time to hit the bikes. We have to be out of here in 15 minutes. So I'm ready to go. Scott's just about ready to go. See you on the road. So it's been literally an hour straight uphill bike ride. Look at this though, this is insane. Woo! We did it, bro! Look at that. What do you think? Wow. What's up, guys? Here we are in the mountains. Finally made it. We did it. We made it to the lake. Moraine Lake is a staple of the Canadian outdoors. It is one of the most popular places in this entire country. Now, since this was my very first time going to see the lake, we decided to get up super early so that we could make it for sunrise. And I was absolutely blown away. Let me show you why. I am so grateful that we're allowed to go out and create again, finally. So I figured I would bring you along with us on our first official adventure back to the outdoors. Figured I'd let you tag along. All right, here's a little behind the scenes. Guess I'll set you right up here. All right, in 3, 2, 1, action. Sunrises happen very quick, so in order to make the most of our time there, we try and find the most epic view that we possibly can. And then we shoot our scene over and over and over until we get that perfect shot. And action. And it's really important because once we get those necessary shots, and action, we can actually just sit, enjoy, and be inspired by this amazing landscape. Cut. It's now 7:30. It has been quite the day. I have a Starbucks instant coffee, but I only have cold water. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it, put it into this container. I'm gonna shake it up, and we're gonna see how it goes. Give an official review right here. Iced coffee on the road. Not bad. So the thing about shooting any sort of content is it's important to have a scene. And typically when you have a scene, you want some sort of walking in action. You know, you introduce the area you're walking to, and then you get like a medium, and then you have a close-up of an action that you're partaking in that area. So for instance, we just shot on this dock, and essentially all we did was go and we went and we touched the water. And now we're just gonna go through the forest just to have some matching footage to, you know, kind of just build that story of how we got out to this dock. So right now we just need 1 or 2 little shots, little cutaways. There's cool waterfalls over here at least. Yeah. This is it. This is the shot.
You know what I mean? Just getting like tree motion.
Sure. Some foreground trees.
What I'm talking about.
Look at that reveal.
Yeah, where we came from.
Alright. I'm gonna power up.
Exactly.
Alright, boy. Get it. Just out by these trees here. And action. Alright, let's go again. I'm just gonna try and speed it up on my end a bit. Action. Action. Perfect. You walk around until you find a spot of inspiration, and then you shoot a few shots there. Do you want to just stand there for a second and just pretend to take some shots? Which is not difficult when you're at such a beautiful location. I'm just gonna get some extra. The idea is relatively simple. Film whatever feels natural. Bro, your lens cap's on.
You can see that?
Yeah. Action. Which allows us to create these micro stories that all play into one bigger video. Sweet. Now, one of the best parts about being a Canadian creator is knowing that there's always somebody in your community that is down to help. And when we found out they weren't currently renting canoes, of course we were blessed with someone like Jacob, who drove all the way to Lake Louise just to help us shoot this scene.
This is stock footage, man.
Does it look good?
So good.
So I just wanted to make sure I give a huge shout out to Jacob and for Braden, because without them, we wouldn't have got this incredible footage that you're about to see. I'll switch us over into slow-mo paddle. Alright, so paddle on the right side. Incredible.
Incredible, hey?
I'm gonna back us up a bit so we don't go into the shade.
I can help you.
Okay, bro, let's paddle on the right side.
Okay.
Rolling. Drop it in the water. Now, when you take the time to go all the way out to the middle of a lake for a shoot, it's very important to outline those key shots.
Alright, I'm ready to hero shot when you are.
So one of the most important things to do is to find your hero shot. The shot that looks perfect in pretty much any style of video.
Look out to your left. Look around at the mountain.
We have Scott paddling, we have these beautiful mountains, we have the sunset, and if you're gonna spend all the effort to get out there,
Over to your left.
you might as well shoot a variety and just actually enjoy being there.
That road looks insane. God.
I am so grateful to be able to do this as a career. Now, it's actually relatively easy to incorporate brands and corporate content into what we're already doing. Now that we found our hero shot and we got the footage that we wanted for ourselves, for our own adventure content, all we have to do is place this product in this beautiful composition that we have set up.
Yeah, bro, keep paddling.
We have Scott paddling, we have these beautiful mountains and this unbelievable teal water. How could a brand not love this content? If you are creating content for brands or looking to get more brand sponsorships, when you're already out and you're shooting this amazing content and you're finding these perfect frames, simply just place these products into your hero shots. And spending this extra few minutes, it really separates the easy content from the unique and the valuable content. Thanks for joining us on our adventure to Moraine Lake, into Lake Louise, and everywhere in between. And I hope this gives you a bit of insight of what these crazy 20-hour days of adventure actually look like on our end. If you love this style of video, drop a comment, and remember to subscribe for more of this, or for tutorials, documentaries, or cinematic inspiration. Thanks for joining on this adventure.